patient, Tamasha Camille, she was so desperate not to go on holiday. She had a panic attack and tried to re-break her wrist. That's the family over there.
Did we know why she didn't want to go?
Well, Tess thinks that they were going to send her for an illegal operation.
So you kept her in to miss the flight?
I wasn't satisfied that she was fit to fly. It would have been negligent to let her go.
You can't police patients' lives like that.
Who is going to cover the cost of this? They are non-refundable.
That is not our responsibility.
This is incompetence. She could have been seen in half the time.
Can I help?
Mum's upset about the tickets.
Can I go and see Tam again?
What is the matter?
Your daughter has a urine infection. She's been put on...
Oh, over here. Is the baby okay?
Yes, the baby's fine. She just needs some rest.
Sit down. No more worrying. Look after her. Look after Tamasha. This is good news.
Right, girls, out, now!
I hear you missed your flight.
It's not her fault. Granny's trying to fix things anyway.
What do you mean?
It's a secret.
Tell her you don't mind. Tell her it's offered this year. Tell her you don't want it.
But I do want it. I want to be like you.
Safi. Come on.
Safi!
Okay, back in a sec. I think you've made a mistake.
I don't think so.
We're wasting time and resources, and from what I've just heard, there's not...
There's a backup of ambulances in the morning. Can you have a word?
Sure.
Zoe.
She stays here for now. Two geriatrics called gynae for pupils 3, and we transfer pupils 7 to peds. Yeah. Okay, Jeff, how's it going out there?
Well, you know, still backed up.
What have you got?
60-year-old male, collapsed at home, chest pains.
Straight into resus. She's 32 weeks, so we need to do an internal examination. Can you get some screens up, please?
She didn't want to be examined before when I saw her. But things have changed now, Hanan.
I don't want to have my baby in hospital.
So, Hanan, we do need to examine you now.
Okay, give the labour ward a heads up, and can you page the obstetrics reg? Okay, Hanan, is there anyone we can contact for you?
My husband is abroad.
I'll try Granny.
No, leave them. I'm okay.
You're here.
Should we give Mum some space? Robin, can we get Tamasha out of here? We'll let you know when she's ready.
Come on, let's go and get your cup of tea.
Yes, how does she present?
Can we get a note, please? She had a UTI, microscopic hematuria and dysuria, and she was given trimethoprim.
Okay, do we know about her antenatal care?
She wasn't in the system.
Okay. And now, I'm going to have to give you a quick internal examination just to make sure that your cervix is dilating.
The first two weren't born in the UK, and the third was a home birth, delivered by a midwife from the community. You're okay, Hanan. The doctor's going to be very gentle.
I can't examine her. She's closed. Hanan, you're going to have to help me out here. This isn't something that we deal with that often. I'm going to need to ask you a few questions.
Sorry to interrupt, but Tamasha's going and I can't stop her.
It's really important that she stays. We're okay here.
I start on the first unit of blood, get an ultrasound sorted. Keep on half-hour the obs, Linda. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Explain to her she can't just leave.
Tamasha, where are you going?
You need to be reviewed before you're discharged.
Thanks, Robin. I'll have a word with her alone. Why are you going? You're safe here. The flight's gone. You don't have to do
Zoe,
anything.
you need a word?
Not now.
Urgently. She's already been circumcised.
What?
It's the little sister that's at risk. Looks like Tamasha was only flying out as a chaperone. I tried to tell you earlier.
Was it your sister that was due to have the operation? Are you worried that someone might take her on another flight? As long as you're a patient in this hospital, I can help you and your little sister. In here, your well-being is my responsibility. But if you leave, I can't.
Can you help?
It's against the law for a girl to leave the country if you know that it's with the intention of having them circumcised for non-medical reasons. We tell the authorities to explain this to your family and change their minds.
It wouldn't work.
Yes, it would, because they'll understand it's a criminal act. Okay. You've made the right decision. We'll give you something to eat and I'll be right back. Tess, Nash has agreed to speak social services.
Great.
Absolutely normal.
She always behaves in front of uniforms.
I just want to check you and the baby.
I want to discharge myself.
Seems like you've got a bit of a habit of doing that. St James's sent over his notes. He's been admitted 4 times in the last 12 months, left before the second troponin test.
We can't give you a proper diagnosis if you don't see the treatment through.
Really? Well, no one explained that, did they, Andy? I'm feeling better. I thought I'd be doing you a favour freeing up a bed.
You shouldn't really be on that in here, mate.
This test we've done on you, troponin, takes 2 hours to come through. Once we have the results, we need to run another similar test.
2 hours?
We might be able to move you after the test.
Oh, you're a gem.
Oh, brilliant, Jimmy. Nice one. Dad, looks like Jimmy can sort something out.
Hey, do us a favour, will you? Tell that paramedic I can help him out. We need to have a little chat.
Right.
It's Fiona.
He's got him wrapped around his little finger.
It seems nice enough to me.
Come on. He's a world-class manipulator, that fella.
Hanan, when I examined you, there was some keloid scarring, as if you'd been circumcised and resutured. Am I correct?
Please have a listen. Baby's fine.
Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're in labour, Hanan. Because you're closed, I can't tell how dilated you are.
Do we know what's causing the bleed?
Yeah, placental abruption maybe, but without an exam can't be certain. Can you get onto obstetrics and update them? They should be on their way down.
I don't understand. Your placenta's meant to be fixed, but yours is breaking away. My obstetrics placement wasn't a waste of time. Breaking?
Detaching. It means the placenta may be detaching earlier than it should.
Okay, let's get some more pain relief, and then we'll transfer you upstairs to Gynae, Hanan, where you'll get the specialist care that you need.
I want my daughter.
Okay, Robin, can you go and get Tamasha, please?
What do you mean by closed?
FGM. What? Later. Get to Masha.
Where's Tamasha?
We'll get her sent up to you.
Dr. Hannah, put a call out and I've looked everywhere, but I can't find Tamasha. She's gone.
I don't understand it. She had just agreed for me to call social services.
Are you sure?
I called them. She didn't want what had happened to her to happen to her sister.
Did she actively engage in conversation or just passively agree? When my daughter goes into nodding mode, I know she's plotting something.
Same.
I explained to her that as long as she was a patient in this hospital, we could help her. We could get the authorities involved, that it was a crime.
And who were the criminals? Her family. Did she agree to turn her mother and grandmother over to the authorities?
No.
That is why we can't get involved. Until she talks to social services, there's nothing anyone can do. It's too culturally sensitive.
It's such a liberal get-out clause. If a little white middle-class girl came back from the summer holiday with a fingertip cut off, would that be okay? We'd get involved then, wouldn't we?
There's no cultural precedent for that. It's not comparable.
Well, I'd call the social straight up. I'd call it abuse.
And that is what the law calls this. So why do we stand by and do nothing?
Because it's complex. Her mother wouldn't call it that. She'd call it tradition.
I still think we had a chance to do something and we missed it.
We're medics. There's only so much we can do. This one's for the politicians.
Got an RTC coming through from a clear resource, quick as we can.
Right, Doc, is this the gentleman for Keller?
Yep.
Number 2?
Mariah was involved in an RTC car collided with another car containing teenagers.
Collide with him.
He was pinned to the seat
They
by
intentionally
steering
drove me off
column
the
for
road.
about 10 minutes. He's got a large open wound to the groin. GCS has been 15 throughout. BP's 140 over 90, pulse 90, and stats are at 95%. Okay.
Okay, let's
Ready,
cross
please.
matching for 4
3,
units.
1, 2, 3.
And can we get an ab go CT ASAP.
Oh, wait, I need to pee.
Okay, we'll get a urine bottle over, please. Let's lose the clothes.
No, I'm all right.
No, you've got an open wound here. Careful.
You got some trauma to your genital area.
What is it? Tell me.
We have to be systematic in our examination.
Okay, airway's good and clear.
My A's and B's are fine. Skip to the C's. What's wrong with my pelvis? I'm a doctor. Be technical. I can handle it.
Now, where do you practice?
I don't. Not in the UK. Not yet. I'm waiting for my medical papers.
Looks like your little friend has got herself into more trouble.
Yep.
On 3, 1, 2, 3.
Initial assessment.
This is Rashad. He was second driver in the road traffic accident. He's complaining of severe back pain and loss of sensation in both his arms.
Natasha, are you okay?
That's my brother.
She refused treatment at the scene, but we've checked her in anyway just to feel the safe side.
Sam, go on.
BP 120 over 80. He's been given 10 of morphine and O2 therapy. He's got severe pain and swelling to the lower back, bruising and tenderness of the neck. We're going to need a CT of the head and neck.
Yeah, great. Go ahead with that. You, come with me. Why did you go? I wanted to help.
No, I'm sorry, thank you.
How's your sister?
She's fine, thank you. Everything's sorted. How's my mother?
She's upstairs in Gynae. I can get someone to take you up and see her.
I know you. Tell me, why were you following my husband?
Okay, please let go of her.
I just need to know why she was wanting to speak to my husband. Look, watch her for a minute, please.
Yeah, stay with the child.
What's been going on, Mariah? Excuse me, who are you? I'm his wife. The question is, who's she?
It was an interview for a medical-related job.
Liar! Hang on. Okay, then what was the job?
I don't know. I didn't get that.
He was going to operate on my sister.
What are you talking about?
He was going to a plane. If we hadn't stopped him, he would have circumcised my sister tonight.
Nice and still for me now, Rashad.
Dr. Hannah.
Your brother's really lucky. He only has a very small fracture to his neck.
He said you would help me. Will you?
Yeah, let's get back into resus and admit him. Can we refer him to orthos?
Do you have a car?
Why?
Can you take me to my sister?
Now? No.
Listen.
I'm mid-shift.
Listen.
Tamasha, I'm scared. The real doctor hasn't come yet, and Granny said they're going to do it anyway. The old-fashioned way, I don't want it. Please, help me.
Tamasha, I'm sorry.
I had it done the old-fashioned way. Do you know what that is? They did it to me with the razor. No anaesthetic.